Hey, what's up guys, Jaeky here. So today I'm going to be making a video on my CSGO settings because I always get comments on my frag videos asking for my res, my sensitivity, things like that. So today I'm going to finally be making a video on my settings. So most of my frag videos I play on 4x3, and 9 times out of 10 when I'm playing on 4x3 I'm playing on stretched resolution, but recently I've switched over to 1920. No real reason, just because I think 1920 looks a lot cleaner and I just want to give it a try. So I think from now on I'm going to be sticking on 1920, but usually when I play 4x3 I play on 1024 stretched, and then these are my video settings. Everything is on low, just like that, and then these are my game settings. I'm just going to scroll through it very quickly. This isn't really that important because I'm going to be showing you my auto exec. I'll also leave my auto exec in the description for you to download, as well as my config. 10-second warning volume, I always leave this on around 10% so I can know when the bomb's about to go off. And yeah, that's about it. My sensitivity is on 2.10 or 2.1 at 400 dpi. Raw input is on, mouse acceleration is off, and zoom sensitivity I always leave this just at 1. I never really change that. And yeah, so the crosshair I'm using right now, crosshair I change a lot, but the one I'm using right now on this res is size 2, gap -2, outline 1, the color is white, and what else, thickness 1.5, that's it, style 4 obviously, and then a couple other things. Tracers, first person, right now I'm playing with it off, but it really just depends on my mood. If I feel like Brax, I play on Tracers 1, and then I turn Bob on as well to the default value. Right now Bob is off, you can see my gun doesn't bob. If I feel like Shroud, I play on these settings, Tracers off, no bob at all. If I feel like Brax, I play with default Bob and with Tracers on. As for the view model, FOV is at 68, X is 2.5, Y is 0, Z is -1.5, and then preset position is on 3. And then this is kind of important, view model recoil, having it on 1 is nasty. Like if you look at my arms right now when I spray with view model 1 or recoil 1, it's literally nasty because your arms move. If you turn it to 0, it will just be like old CS where your arms don't move. I just find it a lot easier to spray control with view model recoil 0, so that's why I have it disabled. And that's pretty much all the in-game settings. So now we're going to move over to my auto exec. Alright, so this is my auto exec. I'm just going to go through it very quickly here. This disables game instructor, very self-explanatory. This just makes your crosshair white, and a bunch of other miscellaneous settings that you can probably read and guess what they do. This is just some HUD modifications. This is netgraph enable, and I also bound tab to clear decals. You can delete that if you don't want to clear decals when you press tab. Tracers, once again, depends how I'm feeling, but right now it's at 0. And then a bunch of video settings here, FPS max, blah blah blah. Also my launch settings are at the very top here. This is my launch settings. If you don't have a 144 Hz, then remove this line right here, but I have a 144, so I leave that in. And then these are my sound settings. Again, 10-second warning volume, I like that on 10%. What else? Rates. These are just the typical rates for 128 tick, and just the highest rate possible because my internet's fast enough to handle it. This is my radar settings. In my opinion, this is one of the best radar settings you can use. Some may disagree, but in my opinion. And then this is my view model. I guess these don't really matter because I have the preset position, which, you know, makes these values, so you can just delete this if you want, but I leave it in there just because. So yeah, I use classic view model. Actually, I'm actually just going to delete this. Okay, so yeah, I use classic view model, and then FOV 68, recoil 0 again, and then all the bobs here are on 0. Like I explained earlier, you know, if I feel like Brax, I change these to default values. Default values for these bobs is 1.5, 0.75, 21.4, and 0.25. Those are the default values. Right now I'm playing on 0 though. If I play on 4x3, I always leave the bobs at default. And I also turn on tracers. But if I play on 16:9, I like to turn the bobs off sometimes. And then sensitivity, obviously 2.1, 400 DPI. Zoom sensitivity ratio mouse 1, raw input 1. Also, I'm using 1000 hertz on my mouse, and I'm using the Zowie EC2A or 2B. Sorry, these are just my bybinds, or no, these aren't bybinds. These are just binds for like nades. So you can you probably have to change these around if you don't use those keys as nades. This is just execute auto exec. This is a jump throw bind, quick switch bind, C4 drop bind, and these are my bybinds, and then these are just shit talk binds. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll leave this download in the description, as well as my config. So that's pretty much it, guys. That was the video. Those are my CSGO settings. Nothing too spectacular or fancy. Very simple. But that's pretty much it. And oh, no, that's not it. One more thing. People ask me how I get like bright colors on my game. It's pretty much just digital vibrance from NVIDIA control panel. So if you have NVIDIA graphics card, you go into the control panel and then you go into color settings. You click on your monitor, or no, not color settings, desktop color settings. You click on your monitor and then here, digital vibrance. I usually play on 100%, and that's how my colors are so bright in game. So that's pretty much it, guys. That was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you later. Peace out.